What do you do with your Ram truck? Are you pulling a trailer? Pulling a boat to the lake to enjoy some time with your family? Or are you enjoying nature and taking your Ram off-road? Whatever you're doing with your Ram, Red River Dodge of Heber Springs has the Ram for you.
And you know what they say, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. And that's true right now. Not every new Ram truck that we have is showing up online. Go to our website at redriverdodge.com and let us get what you want right to your front doorstep. Or make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during Ram Power Days.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver.
Good evening, Lake Area Sports Nation, and welcome to tonight's basketball action, coming to you live from Mount Vernon, NOLA, as Lady Warhawks and Warhawks are set to take on the Lady Daredevils and Daredevils of Wonderview. I'm Richard Sharp along with Sterling Strickland. Sterling, your first call of the season. Welcome in, back in the flow of things. First of many we'll call together this year, looks like. And we got a treat here. These are two former conference rivals going at one another. Mount Vernon NOLA is now playing at the 2A level. They're in the same conference as Quitman is now. So I expect a pretty good game here.
A very good game. I expect a very, very good game. This Warhawk team, they're a team that's stepping up in class, and they're not going to be stepping up in class just to compete. They're going to step up in class to contend. And this is a very good, still a very young basketball team, and I look for them to make some fireworks this season.
Both these teams are pretty young. That's something that you notice right off the bat when looking at the rosters. A lot of 2024 graduates, which that means they're juniors. Mount Vernon NOLA only had one senior last year. They've only got one senior this year, and that's a team that made it to the Elite Eight last year. So,
and they was upset at
I believe we're going to have the national anthem and I think the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll have the starting lineups. Just a moment.
Please rise for the national anthem. Or Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. We'll have a moment of silence. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. About to have the starting lineups here. We'll start with Wonderview first. Or, well.
PA system didn't get going.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then we'll have our tip-off just momentarily. Referees making their way out of the office there. And we're about to have some high school basketball for you. Should be a good one. 4 good teams will take the floor tonight. That being these homestanding Lady Warhawks and the visiting Lady Daredevils and Daredevils of Wonderview. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight.
Especially the people that over there at Conway County. They
Yes.
didn't make the trip over.
Right.
You can see some exciting non-football playing school basketball.
Looks like number 20, Anna Ford for Wonderview, and number 23, Destiny McCarty for Mount Vernon Nola will have the honors here with a jump ball. Ball in the air, and the tip is controlled by the Lady Warhawks. And here we go. There we go. Had to. Oh, a little bit. Lady Warhawks strike first. Here are the Lady Daredevils. Again, these two former conference rivals, no longer in the same conference.
Lady Warhawks went through the unscathed in conference play last year and won the district tournament.
Here's a pass out the left corner, faking on the 3. There's Abigail Baker. She'll drive, can't draw iron on her floater attempt. Here comes MVE. Marley Raby, number 21, working it across the timeline, swinging it over to A.J. Person. Belote receives the pass from Person. Now Person's going to try her hand at a 3, and it's good. A.J. Person comes through with the first trifecta of the ball game from the left wing, and the Lady Warhawks go on top, 5-0.
Abby's picking up where she left off last season. I truly believe that this was the third best team in Class A last season.
Indeed, they were right there at the top, only suffered a few losses, won 30 games. It's very difficult to do in any classification. But they have a lot to prove this year now at the 2A level. And this one's stolen away. McCarty gets it across. And now to Raby, it's knocked away. And she'll swing it to Corey Kyle, the sophomore, one of the youngest girls starting out here tonight. For either team, McCarty can't get the one-hander to go, but Belote gets to it and steals it. And it'll stay on this end with the Lady Warhawks. Person, another 3. Not that time.
The new addition of the shot clock in high school basketball have not even been noticed so far in this game.
We only had one violation at Pangburn a couple days ago. Person's shot's no good, but she's fouled on the way up, and we'll have 2 shots from the charity stripe coming up. Yeah, so far the games I've seen, they've played pretty well through it. Very rarely do you have a team just roll it down to 6 or 5. I mean, we've had a few possessions like that in the games we've covered, but all in all, they've done well as Person knocks down her first free throw.
So far in this one, you can see right now the turnovers is the problem for the Lady Daredevils. Pretty much the same problem they had with this team last season.
Both free throws for Person are good as the foul was charged there to Kennedy Jones. 7-0 our score, make it 9-0 as Person has got, I believe, nearly all the points.
And turnovers has been the problem.
Right.
In the early going.
Timeout taken here as Wonderview pitches a shutout here thus far. 5:32 left in the first quarter. Let's take the timeout with them. Here's a word from Knapp Truss.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss.
And we are back out of the Lady Daredevil timeout. Look at McCarty. Right time, right place. Nearly loses the handle. Goes up. Count it. And the foul. What a start here for these Lady Warhawks as they go up double digits on the scoreboard. And McCarty at the line for one more. That's a second foul on Kennedy Jones. Second team foul as that free throw is Butter.
The Lady Daredevil's going to have to find out a way to handle this pressure, or we're going to have a mercy rule here.
Here's Gottsponer. She gets it up ahead to Gracie Williams. Now Madison Stovall. Here's Ford. Ford finds Baker. Into Stovall. And she's tied up with the sophomore, Corey Kyle. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors the Lady Daredevils.
They handle the pressure then, but then down here in the half court, you got to move the ball quick, or they'll jump over you like a bunch of piranhas.
Here's an inbound to Gottsponer. Here's Williams. Now Stovall, and she's called for the travel as our good friend and colleague and the voice of the Mount Vernon Unoa Warhawks says, Josh Moss, she commits the sin of traveling.
Right there, she had a good idea. She penetrated and kicked, just took that extra step.
Here's Kyle, top of the key, swings over below. Now back to Kyle. Here's McCarty. She had a huge season opener, 37 points, 20 rebounds in the first game of the season, and coupled that with, I believe it's 3 assists and 4 steals. So just an all-around complete game from the junior. There's a stoppage in action. Not sure what happened there.
He called out of bounds. He did not call kickball. It was just out of bounds. That's a confusion there.
Raby to Kyle, over to Belote. Belote inside to Raby. Raby tries to kick back out. It's deflected and stolen by Stovall. Stovall shakes off all defenders, works it across the timeline. Now Williams. Long pass to the corner. Now inside to Gottsponer. Gottsponer goes up, and the Lady Daredevils are on the board.
Great possession there by the Lady Daredevils. Good ball movement and penetration. You got to move the ball and penetrate against this great defense for the Lady Warhawks.
McCarty receiving the pass. Oh, and look at that. Stolen right away by Ford. Here come Lady Daredevils again. Gottsponer. And she scores. Count it. And the foul.
Great move there by Gottsponer. With the Euro step, she wasn't set and count the basket. Great move there by Gottsponer. Great defense by the Lady Daredevils.
Yes, sir. Blocking foul charge there to number 4, A.J. Person, picking up her first. As the free throw's no good. Nearly rebounded there by Stovall, but ends up in the hands of Raby. Got to pick up Raby quick. She's fast and has great handles. Here's a 3. McCarty. She can knock that down. And it sails out of bounds and goes back to the visitors on the scoreboard.
A chance here to cut it to 6. Hate to say a possession in the first quarter is big, but it'd be nice for your psyche to have it down to 6 points after all the trouble they had in the first few minutes.
Pass deflected by Raby, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Wonderview.
They must keep the ball crisp, keep it moving, move it around the horn, in and out, penetrate, cut, and you can score in this team.
Stovall looks, passes left. Here's a drive, nearly taken away, and it is by Kyle. Here she comes, pass up ahead to Person, and Person finishes. What a start for A.J. Person and these Lady Warhawks as they get back on the scoreboard.
Another great Person's run the 4. She's up and down quick.
Ford trying to strike back with a jumper, won't go. That one's blocked. Raby has it again, works it across. Raby over to Belote. To Kyle. She can knock down that corner 3. She did it in their first game against Rural Special. Person. No good. Running out of real estate was McCarty.
Get those hands up, Josh. Richard.
You're right. This is a little bit low, or I would have had it.
Excuse me there. You start talking about Josh. I blame you for that. I can't blame myself, can I?
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Josh Moss, not able to be here. Had to work this week, but he'll be back at it here as the Lady Warhawks and Warhawks have 2 games next week right here from home. Wonderview comes up empty on that trip. Raby, they're just leaving her open right there. Finally, Stovall comes over to cover her. Person from the right corner. And it goes! Wow! That hit the top of the backboard nearly and just bounced in.
Shooter's touch.
She got the roll on that one, 17-4. She's got to be in double figures by now. Well into double figures. And great charge there taken by McCarty. She shakes that one off. Looked like she may have hit her head on the floor a little there, but she jogs to the other end unscathed. And 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Mount Vernon Nola leads it 17-4. Raby passes over to her left to Belote. Coach Carlton calls out the play. Raby inhales the pass from Kyle. Back to Kyle. A 3. Not that time. As the rebound's controlled by Williams. Got Spawner. Back to Williams. Got Spawner receives it in the left corner. She's going to try 3, and it's good. Riley got Spawner. Cuts it to 10 with that big 3 from the left corner as we approach that minute mark here in the first quarter. And trying to strike right back with one of her own is A.J. Person, and you can't blame her. She's had a hot first quarter and just continuing to look to stuff the stat sheet there.
The Daredevil zone has been very effective. The reason they're down is because of the lack of curve of the basketball.
Stoppage in action. I believe the shot clock didn't get started in time, so we'll take 2, as they say on set. Baker throws in to Got Spawner. Now the shot clock's rolling. That is a job in itself, let me tell you. Stovall takes too many steps there before the dribble. She was trying to back down and get a turnaround shot. It looked like in the lane, but it'll be a turnover for the Lady Daredevils, as there's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Person thought about it. She passes it over to Kyle. No good. Belote the offensive rebound. Gets it in the hand of McCarty. And McCarty's shot just nicks the rim, the side of the rim, as the shot clock is turned off, and the Lady Warhawks will retain possession. 23.7 ticks left. A fake and a travel by Raby. Checking in the game for Wonderview, we've got number 5, Leanna Scroggins. Here's Got Spawner, guarded by Kyle. Now the pressure applied by Raby, and she's called for a foul.
That's what you got to do to the press. You got to be aggressive. If you're not aggressive, that press will eat you up.
That's Raby's first personal, 3rd team foul. Each team has 3 team fouls apiece.
Great pass. Couldn't finish.
And McCarty comes away with it. She can get to the rebound better than anyone else. Just as good as anyone else. And they call a foul on McCarty, trying to go for the basketball right before the horn.
Good call. Not a very smart foul there. Right, like you said, right before the horn.
So that'll be her first personal. Mount Vernon Nola with 4 team fouls, Wonderview with 3. Let's take this time out while they talk it over in their respective huddles, and we'll be right back here from Mount Vernon Nola on Lake Area Sports to bring you the second quarter. And we're back here, about to get the second quarter underway. Lady Warhawks with the lead and the first possession of the basketball. They lead at 17-7, as you see there on your screen. It's a great first quarter for A.J. Person, as she'll have the ball and she'll try another three. No good. Raby battling to keep it alive, and it ends up in the hands of Gottsponer. Here come the Lady Daredevils, their first trip on offense in the second quarter. Has to throw up a wild shot there. Here's a baseball pass from McCarty, and it's offline. Person can't get to it, and it'll be turned over to Wonderview.
Got a little wild there.
Here's Gottsponer. Short jumper there from Leanna Scroggins is off the mark. McCarty to another rebound. Gives it up to Raby. Raby surveys the floor, steps back for three, and it's good! Marley Raby with the big three to make it 20-7. And McCarty knocks it away and gets to the steal.
Great defense there by McCarty, great anticipation.
A.J. Person will set up shop here from the left wing. She'll dribble it out, top of the key. Survey the floor. Pass it over to her left side. Corey Kyle. Kyle, the only sophomore starting here tonight for the Lady Warhawks. The rest are juniors. Shows how young this team is. Kyle for three. Can't get it to go. Nice rebound there from Anna Ford. Here is Ford. Wide open three, top of the key, and she finds it.
The bank is open.
Right, the bank is open there. I think that's the first one we've had from beyond the arc this season, or that I've covered anyway. So she cuts it down to 10 with that big triple. Already 2 minutes expired here in the second quarter. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Belote. Belote wanted to pass it, decides to get it to Raby instead. Pass it inside she wanted to. Step back shot off the mark, but fouled will be Raby. She'll head to the line for two. Couple substitutions here. Or one substitution for each team about to come in. So here's Raby at the line. First one. Hits back iron and rolls in. Allie Mendoza will check into the game for the first time. Back into the game is Gracie Williams for Wonderview. As McCarty and Stovall battling for the board. Comes down to the Lady Daredevils. Here is Stovall. She can't handle it. Battle for the basketball. Bodies all over the floor. You love the hustle out of both of these teams. Pass in the corner to Williams. Up top to Ford. Ford gets it to the right side. Now in the hands of Baker. Williams inside, finds Stovall. Kick out to Ford, three on the way. Doesn't draw iron. Gottsponer is denied by McCarty, but she'll be called for the foul.
Great offensive set there by the Lady Daredevils. They move the ball from side to side, inside and out. Got an open three. Shot didn't go, but got a great position on the rebound by Gottsponer, and she did draw that foul.
First free throw offline. For Gottsponer. Did it drop through? It did.
Yes, it did.
Wow. I thought it hit back iron and out.
It kept bouncing when you put your head there.
Right. That it did. 21-11 can make it 21-12 here. And she does. Rattles home the second.
It's good and bad news when you right here at the 10-point mark. The Warhawks can go in an explosion and push it to 20, but a few stops and a few baskets, you got down to 6 and 4 points.
All right.
And here's our chance right now.
All right, another travel called there on Raby as she was trying to get it in the left corner to Mendoza. It'll be another turnover for the Lady Warhawks.
Attack the pressure. If you don't get a layup, then set them up in the half-court set, and you've been doing good when you run the offense.
Here's Stovall. Gets it to Ford. Over to Baker. Baker double teamed, and the pressure got to her. They turn it over. Raby up ahead to Person, and she lays it home.
That Person runs the floor. She's always down there first.
She is. That's a good point. She is down there already. Wait, there she is again, waiting for another layup attempt. McCarty wanting to slow things down here.
You want to score a lot of points, kids out there run the floor. Get all the layups you can get.
Another turnover. Neither team really taking care of the ball that well here. Still trying to figure one another out, I believe, as despite being conference mates, you know, you have younger girls coming up to play, and you kind of have to adjust your scheme as the game goes on. As Charity Pruitt, the lone senior from Mount Vernon Nola, will check in for the first time. She'll replace Belote. Dangerous pass there, and it'll go out of bounds. Williams couldn't haul it in, and Wonderview's going to take the timeout. Let's take it with him here as we'll return after this word here from Mount Vernon Nola.
What do you do with your Ram truck? Are you pulling a trailer? Pulling a boat to the lake to enjoy some time with your family? Or are you enjoying nature and taking your Ram off-road? Whatever you're doing with your Ram, Red River Dodge of Heber Springs has the Ram for you.
And you know what they say, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. And that's true right now. Not every new Ram truck that we have is showing.
And we're back out of the timeout taken by Wonderview. As the shot will be blocked, but it's kicked out to Person. She airballs the three. About halfway or midway through this second quarter, 4:01 left. Mount Vernon Nola continues to lead Wonderview 23-12.
Wonderview get that ball to the middle and attack this pressure.
Got Spawner up ahead to Stovall. Stovall will work it across. She looks for a teammate, finds Ford. Now to McLaren.
But this defense for the Lady Warhawks is stifling.
Indeed it is. They get after it. All defensive sets, no question. Stovall having trouble hauling it in. She does get to it and finds McLaren. There's that pressure again. 2 seconds on the shot clock. One has to throw it up, hoping to bank it home, and doesn't. They do get the offensive rebound. They play on, and it'll go out of bounds, but stay with the Lady Daredevils.
I've never seen a shot almost work out so well for the team.
Wow. The whole gym, you can hear him. The shot clock's winding down as Mendoza swaps the steal. Raby to Pruitt for three. No good. McCarty, the first of the rebound. Back up. No good. And it'll be last touched off Stovall as her and Raby were battling for the rebound.
11-point margin.
Oh, look at Raby. Can't score. She was wide open there right in the middle of the paint off the inbound, as they're going to call McCarty for her third personal. Not giving Ford any room there.
Yeah, again, she got 2 of her 3 fouls are like 80 feet away from the basket.
Right.
I'm sure that's not what the Lady Warhawks were looking for.
Not only is that her third personal, Wonderview moves within one of the bonus. 16 fouls for Mount Vernon. Stovall drives. Now to Ford. Back to Gottspawner. Kick out for three. Well off the mark there for McLaren. They battle on, get the offensive board. And going up and being fouled will be Stovall.
Great decision there by the Lady Daredevils. You can attack the basket now. The protector is out with 3 fouls, probably going to be out for the rest of the half. Everything needs to be going to the basket, go to the rim. Under control, but to the rim.
Well, I mean, having her out, that just completely changes so much for the Lady Warhawks. There goes your tallest player. There goes a lot of your size and your leading scorer thus far this season. As Stovall gets 1 of 2. Just completely changes the tides for the Lady Warhawks. Let's see what they can do here. Long, high arcing three off the mark for Mendoza. Lady Daredevils look to push.
Here's their chance here. Get it under double digits.
Got Spawner to the left side of McLaren. Now to Ford. Here's Baker. Stovall working her way back inside, and she's called for a travel. She split at the charity stripe after drawing a foul her last trip inside. Corey Kyle will check back in. She replaces Mendoza. 10-point lead here, under 2 to go in this first half. Raby, wide open three. And she airballs it as it's inhaled there. The rebound by Gottspawner. She'll take it the length of the floor. Can't score as Pruitt gets to the quick rebound. And I believe that foul will be charged to Baker. And it will be.
They have not been able to take advantage of this time with McCarty out of the game. They only had 3 possessions, came on empty each time. Had shots at the rim. You still got to finish.
That's the second personal charge to Baker. 5th team foul for the Lady Daredevils as Olivia McClelland is in the game now, number 12 for the Lady Warhawks. And here's Person directing traffic, swings it over to Pruitt. And it's tapped away, but Lady Warhawks stay with it. Person gets rid of it to Pruitt. Back to Person. Lady Daredevils trying to apply some pressure too. As the shot falls dead, hits back iron. Raby trying to add some finesse on the reverse lay-in. Can't get it to go. She's fouled and will head to the line for 2 more.
Great work there by Raby on the boards down there. Like I say, she tried that reverse, didn't go, but was able to turn back around and jump quickly to get the rebound again to go back up with it to draw the foul.
And she calmly sinks that first one. That's the first personal foul charged on Madison Stovall, as the Lady Warhawks are 1 foul away from being in the bonus. Both are good.
With the star and the big production of rebounding and points on the bench, they're going to extend this lead before half, it looks like.
Baker inside as Stovall will be called for another travel. It's all about getting your feet set, knowing where you're going to go, and making sure you establish that dribble before you move those feet. Just knowing where you want to go.
You only have one. You have a pivot foot, and you only can do that pivot foot. You can't just be switching all around. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you just got to know where you're going to go. Here's Kyle inside to Raby. Turnaround shot. It's good. Just inside the free throw line for Marley Raby.
And Raby has took over these final moments of this half and extended this lead by herself.
They call another travel? They did.
Well,
Stovall can't believe it. She's been called for 3 travels inside, just looking to establish her position inside, and each time she's tried to do that, seems like it results in a turnover.
she's not establishing a pivot foot. She's moving both when she gets the ball.
8 seconds here left in this first half. Shot clock turned off. Raby, kick out. McClellan, 3 falls short. And that's your first half. 16 minutes in the books. Mount Vernon Enola with a 14-point lead. They'll take into the locker room. They lead at 27-13 over the visiting Wonderview Lady Daredevils. Again, for those that don't know, conference realignment for 2022 through 2024, the Lady Daredevils stay down at 1A, but the Lady Warhawks move up to 2A. So that's something to remember here. Is, you know, it's odd that these two schools are playing each other this early. Usually it's not till November, late November or early December they first see each other. So it's pretty interesting now that MVE's playing up at 2A2 now with the likes of Cedar Ridge and Quitman and Sloan Hendricks and Izard County. Izard County is one of those 1A schools that moved up as well. So
yeah, get a little bit of enrollment, you got to step up.
Right. That is the rules. All righty. Well, 16 minutes down, 16 minutes to go. 14-point lead for Lady Warhawks. Both the senior boys teams taking the floor to get some shots up. We'll take this break as they talk it over in their locker rooms. And thanks some more of our great sponsors here. Don't change that dial. We'll be back here on Lake Area Sports.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram & Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
And we are back here from Mount Vernon, NOLA, as the Lady Warhawks lead the Wonderview Lady Daredevils 27-13. Great start by the Lady Warhawks. I believe they got out to 11 to
Maybe
0, 12 to 0 lead. And it's been mostly all Warhawks. Lady Daredevils, both teams have turned the ball over fairly often. You know, you'll have that sometimes in a first matchup or only matchup of the season. Again, these two teams, for those that are watching, these two teams are playing each other early because they are no longer in the same conference, as Mount Vernon NOLA moved up to Class 2A and Wonderview, or Mount Vernon NOLA moved to Class 2A. Wonderview is still down at 1A. So, and we'll be covering a lot of Wonderview's games as well as these Lady Warhawks too.
And like you said, you know, it started out 12-0. Since then, I mean, it's 13-15.
Right.
I know you can't take that out, of course, but the fact of the matter is, when they stop turning the ball over at that wrap-up pace, they're right there with this team. And this is a very good basketball team, this Warhawk team.
Absolutely. Both teams are fairly young. They match up very well. A lot of talent, a lot of juniors, as Mount Vernon NOLA ran into a tough Mammoth Spring team, Pangburn, earlier this week, and they were loaded with juniors as well. 8 of the 10 total players that started in that game on Tuesday were juniors. It was crazy to see. And those are two teams, Mammoth Spring as well as these Lady Warhawks and these Lady Daredevils, 3 teams that are poised to make deep runs come February and March. Here's a 3 from Gott Spawner out of the break, and it's good. Lady Daredevils get on the board first here in the second half and trail it by 11.
These first 5 minutes of the second half are very important.
They are. My coach always stressed that. You can dictate how a game might go the rest of the way based on the first 4 minutes of the second half. 4 or 5, that is. Here's Raby. Inside the paint, kick out to Kyle for 3, and it's good. The sophomore comes through from the right corner.
A nice answer there.
Indeed. Left corner, shot up. It won't go. Offensive rebound, Jones. On the miss there was Baker. As the ball's deflected out of bounds, it'll stay with the visitors. Here's inbounds pass. Baker, left corner. Can't get the 3 to go. Battle for the board. Coming away with it, Stovall. Now Jones with it. Back to Stovall.
Had an open cutter there. Missed her.
Right. Gott Spawner now. Over to Baker. Stovall. Forward. Good ball movement on this possession. And a good offensive board. Back up and in goes Riley Gott Spawner.
Beautiful drop step there by Gott Spawner.
Now what will the Lady Warhawks do? They're able to respond on the last made basket, the big 3 from Wonderview. They answer with one of their own. Raby loses the handle, and a foul called on number 3, Kennedy Jones. Her third personal, first team foul of the second half for Wonderview. Person, the honor of inbounding, finds Kyle. Bang! Second 3 this third quarter for Kyle. She hit one over in the right corner. That one from the left corner. How about that?
She's keeping the distance.
33-18. This team is so lethal from beyond the arc, that being the Lady Warhawks, but do not count out the Lady Daredevils. They've got shooters themselves.
5 seconds. Almost
close
5
to
seconds.
it, had to been. Gott Spawner. Or excuse me, that was Gott Spawner. 3 from forward, it rattles out. Raby chases down the rebound. She'll work it across the timeline. Switches hands with the dribble. Looks, finds Person. Person dribbles back out, sets it up, finds McCarty. There's McCarty
Great
with a
pass.
bullet pass into Raby. She's blocked. Battle for the rebound comes down to Ford. Here comes Wonderview.
Great
Look at
defense.
Person, able to swap it right back. She'll drive all the way in. Can't score. McCarty trying to get to the rebound, and she does. Up she'll go. Can't get it to fall. And
The pace is picked up.
no doubt. Lady Daredevils, nice Euro step there, and unable to get the finish was Gottsparner. That was a good move to the basket, just couldn't finish it off. Raby, dangerous there. Was not paying attention, still able to haul in the pass. She'll swing it over to Person. Person will direct traffic here with 4:30 left in the third quarter, 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's a big three, Kyle. She's already hit 2 big ones in this third quarter, trying to stay hot from beyond the arc. Checking in, Autumn McLaren for Wonderview. She will replace Kennedy Jones. Got Spawner to Baker. Now Ford. Ford looks, able to find it to Stovall. Now the three won't go for Baker, and yet another board for McCarty as jump ball is called, and the possession arrow favors the Lady Warhawks.
Great defensive play to sneak in and tie her up.
We are at the midway point of this third quarter. As you mentioned, it's been a good game since the Lady Warhawks went up 12-0. It's been a more balanced game since then. Is four personal fouls on Daisy McCarty. She was trying to go for the jump ball. Instead of having the tie-up, she'll be charged with her 4th personal. And here comes Mendoza ready to check in for her. And this is a chance for the Lady Daredevils to put some baskets together, get some stops, and get right into this thing. They're not out of it by any means. Still a lot of time left to play, but Mount Vernon lost some size right there, losing McCarty, as well as your leading scorer.
But as we saw in the first half, they were not able to make up any ground. She walked again, got away with it that time.
Nope.
No, she did not get away with it.
Called again. Is that her 4th? Is that the 4th occurrence?
Great. Yes. Great call there by referee Weefus Ties there. I thought she got away with that one, but he called her out.
So here are the Lady Warhawks again. Person dribbles the left side, finds Mendoza. Mendoza bounce pass to Raby. Thought about the 3. Fakes the pass. Person does. Then she gets it to Kyle. To Raby. To Belote. It's good. Belote not movement. Indeed, it was. What a find there by Raby to Belote. Just all around a great possession. Passing the rock for the Lady Warhawks, and they get 2 out of it.
Every time McCartney goes out and you think the Daredevils got a chance to make a run, these Lady Warhawks extend the lead.
And there's what Stovall's been looking to do right there. Just get her footwork down and get a layup like that, and she does that time.
Exactly right. That's what she's been working on, and like you said, she executed perfectly on that play.
And you have to have a lot of trust in yourself to continue to try to make moves like that. As Mendoza misses the 3, you just got to pick your head up and say, hey, it's a fast-paced game. We got to keep moving. I'll get it next time. Just something to continue to work on.
And Mendoza's trying to draw something we need around here in rain with that 3-point shot.
Got Spawner. Finds Baker. It's deflected and stolen by Kyle. Kyle up ahead to Mendoza, and it's poked away right as Mendoza was about to go sky up for the layup by McLaren. McLaren knocks it away. As Lady Warhawks will have a substitution. It'll be number 12, Alyssa Gilbert. As I believe Coach Carlton's going to call a timeout. He will. I believe it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So let's take the timeout with him and thank another sponsor here. Here's Knapp Truss out of Prim.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
What do you do with your Ram truck? Are you pulling a trailer? Pulling a boat to the lake to enjoy some time with your family? Or are you enjoying nature and taking your Ram off-road?
And we're back out of the timeout taken by Mount Vernon Enola. They have 4 left. As for Wonderview, they have 3 remaining. Here's a pass to Raby. Swings it over to McClellan, and it's deflected by Gottsponer, and out of bounds it goes. 2 minutes, 8 seconds left. 2 minutes and some change left on the game clock here in the third quarter as the shot clock is frozen at 26 seconds. Now it'll roll. 35-second shot clock is new here to these smaller classifications in Arkansas high school basketball action as Raby makes a pretty move. Her footwork is just so great, and she has a nice touch on her shot, gets that one to fall. Ford on the other end, can't get the 3 to go. McLaren with the board, and she's fouled by Raby on the way back up.
Great rebound there by Ford. But Raby, every time McCarty goes out of the game, it seems like Raby says, like, oh, it's time for me to go.
Right.
Time for me to play, and she just turns it to take it to another level.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, you're just losing so much size, and I mean, she just gets like, you can expect her to get 10, 15, even 20 rebounds a game. I mean, that, that just the atmosphere completely changes. And then 37 points in the season opener, 16 in game 2. I mean, she puts up the numbers in the scoring column as well. So McLaren knocks down both free throws, as that's the second personal charge to Marley Raby. 37-22 our score. This game is flying by. Seems like these games go by faster now with that shot clock in. It just seems that way. It may not be the case, but to me it does. Mendoza, high arcing 3, no good. Offensive rebound by McClellan. Shot clock will reset, but they may not need it for full 35 seconds it looks like, as Person is off the mark on the floater try. Here are the Lady Daredevils. Baker thought about that 3 there. And Ford will take it. Hits back iron. Great rebound by Raby in amongst the trees. And it's a tie-up. It'll stay with the Lady Daredevils.
Well, I thought Baker should have shot that 3. She walked right into it in rhythm.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I thought she should have let it fly.
Just old catch and shoot. And she's called for a travel again. That's Stovall. Wonderview fans are saying shake it off. Just move on to the next possession. That's all you can do. Charity Pruitt over to Person in the corner now to McClelland. McClelland finds Mendoza. Passing around the perimeter here. Around the horn they go, as they say. Here's a pass to McClellan. Wonderview fans wanted to walk.
And she may have got away with it.
Right. Person wide open for the 3. And it doesn't go. 36 seconds left here in this third quarter. And look at Gottsponer, another great move. She can't finish as she was looking to go coast to coast. And she'll be charged with a foul here as the possession changes hands. That's only their first personal foul, first team foul, I should say, of this third quarter, this second half. Lady Warhawks have 3 to their total. As the shot clock's turned off, Marley Raby can hold here for the last shot.
That's why that third quarter has been by so fast.
Mm-hmm. Right.
5 fouls and 1 timeout.
Raby makes a move with 6 seconds, goes behind the back, crosses over. Oh, good find to Pruitt, and she's fouled on the way up with 0.8 of a second left on the clock. Tough foul there for Lady Daredevils.
Raby making things happen.
Yeah, I mean, she just has the whole package. She can make the three. She can drive in. She's got good footwork. She finds open teammates. Her IQ is just so good out on the floor. First one off the mark for Pruitt. Here's the second, and it's good. She splits at the charity stripe. The 10th of a second. It'll be inbounded to Gottsponer, and that will do it for the third quarter as that foul is called on Anna Ford, her first personal. Third team foul. So at the end of the third quarter, our score 38-22. Lady Warhawks with the advantage here at home in front of their home crowd. So let's take another timeout and be back on Lake Area Sports after this word from some more of our sponsors.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
And we're back out of the quarter break. Fourth and final quarter regulation about to get underway. A fresh 8 minutes on the clock as well as a fresh 35 seconds on the shot clock. As they have just kicked off football action, Quitman made the trek over to Perryville. It's 7:01, so they just kicked off a minute ago. The Bulldogs are on the road in a big 3A2 conference battle against the Mustangs. Here are the Lady Warhawks. They'll start with the ball first. Raby goes up. It's deflected. Stovall gets to it. She gives it up to Gottsponer, who works it across. Gottsponer around the top of the key finds Baker. Baker inside to Gottsponer, trying to make a move. She does. Up and in. She goes from the left side with the left hand.
Nice move there by Gottsponer, but better ball movement to find her open down there. That's what the Lady Daredevils have to do to get back in this ball game.
Long three. Person won't go. Good rebound there by Gottsponer.
She was strong and she cleared them out after she got the possession of the basketball.
Oh, nearly a travel. She was able to get the ball pass before she came down on the ground there.
And it also made her pass errant because as she was coming down, she threw it down and kind of spiked it to her teammate there.
Couple substitutions. Belote back in as well as Corey Kyle for MVE. Belote passes over to Raby in the corner. She fakes, and she's called for the quick travel.
These officials have been very good tonight on these traveling calls.
They're definitely staying right on top of it. Baker, Gottsponer, right corner, now inside. And tangled up is Stovall. She's able to get rid of it, keep the possession alive.
I think they showed Ford a little mercy there.
And a foul will be called on Marley Raby as Stovall will head to the charity stripe for a pair. That's a third personal called on Raby. Third team foul of the second half. First free throw rattles home for Gottsponer.
And I totally agree with Coach Carlton's decision here. Go ahead and leave her out there. You only have 6 minutes and 35 left to go in the game.
All right. 38-26 now, our score. Lady Daredevils cut it to 12 as Desi McCarty prepares to check back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Indeed, and there's a turnover, a big turnover. These Lady Daredevils are trying to inch that much closer here. Step back three. Gottsponer won't go. Battle for the board between Raby and Stovall, and we're going the other way. Daredevil fans do not agree. They say it was last off of Raby. Call will not go their way as back in the game. Here is McCarty. All the starters back in now for Mount Vernon Nola. Here's Belote, over to Kyle. Finds Person, bounce pass, dangerous there to Raby. She comes up with it. Person fires away to three. It's good. A.J. Person, after that hot first quarter, tacks on another triple and gives her team a 15-point lead.
Big shot there to keep the distance.
Oh, look at that. Marley Raby with a big steal.
Good hands and a great pass.
Oh, I believe that pass was just a little bit too much for Person. If she didn't force it as much, I think she would have made that layup. I think the unable to haul it in there and make a good move is what hurt her there. It's a little bit too much on the pass. Either way, here are the Lady Daredevils. And it's no good on the three. And get another offensive rebound. Went through the hands of about three Lady Daredevils there. Gottspawner responds with the three after the three from Person. And a timeout will be taken by the Lady Daredevils as we got us a 12-point game, 41-29, with 5:11 left in this fourth and final quarter regulation. Keep it locked right here on Lake Area Sports. We'll thank another sponsor and be back to bring you the remainder of this fourth session of play.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
And we're back out of the timeout. It was a quick 30-second timeout taken by Wonderview. They've got 2 left. As for Mount Vernon Nola, they have 4 remaining. Lady Warhawks slowing it down a little bit here on this possession. 5 minutes to go. Kyle thought she was going to continue to drive there. She pulls up, passes. Now here's McCarty. Wow, almost lost the handle. Still able to keep up with it. And the shot's off the mark. Gottspawner trying to go coast to coast, and she'll be called for the offensive foul as A.J. Person takes the charge.
Yeah, she's a little bit out of control there.
So third personal on Gottspawner. 4th team foul. For Wonderview, this is their 2nd game of the season. They were victorious over the county line Lady Indians earlier in the week. As for Mount Vernon Nola, this is their 3rd game as they were victorious against Rural Special on Monday at Pangburn and then returned to Pangburn and came up short to Mammoth Spring, the defending 1A state runner-up. Timeout taking Coach Carlton. Lady Warhawks will have 3 timeouts coming out of the break. Let's swing it here to Cutting Edge Welding out of Quitman. Be right back.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
What do you do with your Ram truck? Are you
And welcome back here on Lake Area Sports. 4:29 left in this 4th quarter. Lady Warhawks with the ball and the lead, 41-29. Here's a pass over to Jaylee Belote. Now Daisy McCarty, she's going to square up for a 3. It won't go. Gottspawner with another rebound. She finds Baker, who works it across. Baker to Gottspawner. Back to Baker. She's going to try the open 3, and it's good. A big triple there to cut it to single digits. 41-32, and 9-point lead now for the Lady Warhawks.
A big defensive stop here for the Lady Daredevils.
Person inside. McCarty, good footwork. Can't get the floater to fall. Oh, she came up limping.
Turned the ankle a little bit.
Wow.
Time to attack.
Got Spawner. No good. On the step back. McCarty still able to get the rebound. Grimacing through pain. Just having trouble getting up the floor. Hopefully nothing too serious for her. Here's Belote. Over to Person. Person thought about the three. Inside McCarty. McCarty trying to keep it alive, and it's turned over.
And you can tell she was favoring that ankle. She couldn't go after that ball 100% full speed.
Right. Got Spawner. Here's another three. Heat check. That was Baker with a miss. This Person comes out with it.
That would have brought them right back in it.
Made it a 2-possession game. Instead, it stays at 3 possessions. Person looks. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Into Raby. Raby out to the corner to Kyle. Pass is too much. Too much mustard. Unable to haul it in as it's turned over there near the Warhawk student section. And with a chance to, again, cut into this deficit. Here are the Lady Daredevils. 2:47 left on the game clock. Good matchup here between these two teams. Here's a three in the right corner, and it's good! Number 34, Autumn McLaren, comes up huge. And Sterling, it's a 6-point game.
Here comes McCarty going to the basket.
And they get her on the travel. Good stop there by the Lady Daredevils. And with 2:26 left, a chance to cut it to 1 possession on this series. Here they go.
Work through Gottsponer. If you're the Warhawks, you got to work through Gottsponer.
Here's Baker to Gottsponer. Her three on the way. No good. McCarty trying to get the basketball, and a foul will be called.
Technical coming. Yes, saw it coming.
On number 34, Autumn McLaren. Wow, that is huge.
I can see her coming. I can see it coming. She was looked dead at him, and I don't know what she said, but she looked dead in his eyes and said it.
That is huge. A huge call here. As Wonderview had the momentum in their favor, and wow, McCarty at the line. Can't make the first free throw. She's by herself shooting the technical free throws here. By herself down there as that technical foul is charged to Autumn McLaren. She has 2 personal fouls, and that second one's good. So Lady Warhawks get a point off that technical from Wonderview, and they lead it by 7 with 2:10 left. What a great game this has come down to be. It was a great start by Lady Warhawks here at home. This is their first home game of the season. Went up 12-0 early, and now here are the Lady Daredevils. Raby can't finish. Skying in for the boards. McCarty, and a jump ball called. We're going the other way.
Great defense there by the Lady Daredevils.
Wow, what a game here.
Anna Ford forced it.
Oh my.
Oh, unforced error there.
And it's turned over right over near us, right near our table here. Out of bounds it goes, losing the handle was Riley Gottsponer. And she's had a great game, but just an unforced error there. That's a huge turnover. Here's a three from Raby.
Oh, I thought
Raby was going to do it. And we're going the other way. Lady Daredevil basketball. So they're able to get a stop, and we'll see what they can do here, trying to make up for that turnover moments ago.
You still got to work through Gottsponer.
Here she is, passing over the right corner. Inside. Ooh, shuffled those feet a little bit. That was Stovall. Three on the way by Ford. Rattles out.
Got a foul.
And a foul on the Lady Daredevils. Number 14 will pick it up. That's Abigail Baker.
Back last year, that's not a bad foul. This year, it is, because you got the 35-second shot clock. You can still play defense a couple more possessions, but if you score.
Right.
If you will score, but
1:21 left here in this game, left in regulation, I should say. 42-35. Make it 43-35. A big free throw there from McCarty. Here's the second. cashes it in.
Calmly knocked down 2 free throws.
Makes it a 9-point game. Lady Daredevils going to have to look to score quickly here. Time winding down. Here's Williams. Deflected, stolen away. Raby with the deflection. Kyle with the steal. And here are the Lady Warhawks up 9 with approaching that minute mark. 28 seconds left on the shot clock. Now we're under a minute to go.
And Raby did it again with
wow.
the defensive stop.
That was huge. I tell you, huge possessions these last few minutes here in this game. Raby trying to put it away with a jumper. Can't get it to go, but there's McCarty cleaning it up and putting it in. And that might be the dagger right there, Sterling.
I think you're right.
46, 35, 37 seconds left. Williams trying to get rid of it. It's stolen away. Here's McCarty. Forward pass up ahead to Person, and she lays it in. There's the cherry on top for the Lady Warhawks. Wow, they have come alive here these last few possessions. I mean, huge possessions down the stretch in this one. Faking on the three was Baker. Williams, and
hit the top.
Oh, it rolled.
It would not count.
Right, yeah, it did go out of bounds. When it hits the top of the backboard, that's out of bounds. So it's turned over to the Lady Warhawks, and Raby can just dribble it out here. Across the timeline she'll go, and the Lady Warhawks will be victorious here tonight in their first home game, their home opener. Man, what a big win here against a quality Wonderview team that returns a lot of players from last year. Both these teams made deep runs in the postseason and are looking to do that again. Mount Vernon Nola at the 2A level, again, Wonderview at the 1A level. These two teams were conference mates, conference rivals last season, but that is not the case as Mount Vernon Nola moved up in classification this year, this school year. Wow, what a game. Just when the Lady Daredevils are, they were knocking on the door.
Yep.
They had almost got to that one possession mark there. Missed a couple threes there, it just didn't fall. And Lady Warhawks, they capitalized down the stretch when they needed to. Wow. So Lady Warhawks will improve to 2-1 on the season. They played 3 games this week right out of the gate. That's a lot of games to play right out of the gate.
They got an NBA schedule.
Right. Wonderview, they'll fall to 1-1. Again, they were victorious earlier this week at home against County Line over the Lady Indians. So Lady Warhawks 2-1, Lady Daredevils 1-1. Good game between these former conference rivals. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and we're going to bring you the boys' game here. Clock's rolling under 7 minutes, so let's take that time to thank our sponsors. Again, Lady Warhawks are victorious, 48-35, and rolled to their second win on the campaign. So keep it locked right here on Lake Area Sports, and we'll bring this boys' game to you in a few minutes. See you on the other side.
FL Davis is more than just a hardware store. With 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greers Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton, they are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram & Clint is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer. It's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
What do you do with your Ram truck? Are you pulling a trailer? Pulling a boat to the lake to enjoy some time with your family? Or are you enjoying nature and taking your Ram off-road? Whatever you're doing with your Ram, Red River Dodge of Heber Springs has the Ram for you.
And you know what they say, you can't believe everything you see on the internet. And that's true right now. Not every new Ram truck that we have is showing up online. Go to our website at redriverdodge.com and let us get what you want right to your front doorstep. Or make that beautiful drive to Heber Springs during Ram Power Days.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on Lake Area Sports. As we got about a minute 45 left until we kick off the boys' game between the Mount Vernon NOLA Warhawks and the Wonderview Daredevils. Lady Warhawks were victorious 48-35 over the Lady Daredevils just moments ago. Great game. It was a 6-point game. Lady Daredevils were able to dwindle it down, but the Lady Warhawks went on a big run to finish it.
I know our guy.
As we get ready for this game, should be another good one, Sterling. This is a young Mount Vernon team, and Wonderview brings back Mr. Sam Reynolds. He's one to watch. He's committed to UCA to play baseball, but let me tell you something. He not only scored a career high in their first game, he scored a school record 52 points. Remember, we called the record game of Caleb Squires last year. He had 51 in the regional tournament last year, but that's been topped now by his partner in crime last year. Now he's a senior and will have to carry the workload himself, Sam Reynolds, with those 52.
And he didn't waste any time.
Oh, I know. He can fill it up in a hurry. I mean, he's as good as they come. They were the best two players, in my opinion, last year in Class 1A, and they happen to be on the same team. Just came up a bit short there in the Elite 8.
Calico Rock put off the upset.
Yeah. Here's the starting lineups for you. Starting with Wonderview, number 5, Matthew Bingham. He's a senior. Number 10, we just mentioned him, Sam Reynolds. He's a senior as well. Number 20, Tyler Gottspawner, a senior. Number 22, Austin Bryce, a senior. And number 34, Gage Looney, a senior. So how about that? Daredevils come out with 5 seniors. Compared to that last game, it was a hoist of juniors, and there was a sophomore in the mix. Not a lot of seniors in that last game, but Wonderview comes out starting 5 12th graders. How about that?
Senior Leighton, as they say.
Indeed. These are guys that have got a lot of experience the last few years. Here come the Warhawks now. Number 2, Tab Henry, the junior.
And
Number 13, he's a junior as well. Logan Lloyd, number 13.
Number 33, Cody Hoover.
Number 33, another junior, Cody Hoover. Juniors galore here for MVE. And Dakota Walls, another junior. But here is the lone senior in this lineup for the Warhawks, and that's Kyler Chapman, number 1.
And he's a player, let me tell you.
Oh, yes. No doubt about it. He has been a part of a lot of high-octane, down-to-the-wire basketball games in this gym as well as others. Been a part of some runs in the postseason. Hey, this is a good matchup right here. 5 seniors for Wonderview, 4 juniors for Mount Vernola with 1 senior. So that can make for a good game right here. It looks like Tyler Gottsponner as well as Kyler Chapman will have the honors here for the tip. And early jump there by Gottsponner. Ball had not been tossed up by the official yet. So take 2, as they say in Hollywood. And it'll be controlled by the Warhawks. Chapman has it. He'll step into a pull-up 3. It's off the mark. Rebound hauled in by Tyler Gottsponner. Here come the Daredevils. Reynolds up ahead to Gottsponner, and he can't finish. Oh, those first 2 possessions are evident of what kind of game we'll have. It'll be a very fast-paced one. Here's a 3 in the corner. Hoover gets lodged there in between the backboard and the rim. It's no good. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds, an all-state selection last year, and rightfully so. He works his way in, and he scores. Picking right up where he left off in last season.
He gets to his spot so easy.
Great footwork, just a total player through and through. As they say, a 5-tool player in baseball, which to play at UCA, you have to be that as well. So, but you can say the same for him in basketball as well.
He gets to his spots, like I was saying. He reminds me a lot of Kawhi Leonard. He gets to his spots.
For sure. Here's Walls.
Great pass.
Indeed, Walls inside to Chapman. Can't get the first one to go, neither the second, and we're going the other way. Daredevil basketball.
Good pass there by Walls. Chapman just couldn't finish. Just got to take your time and finish, young man. You're good enough.
All right, here are the Daredevils. Minute and a half expired in this first session of play. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a swing pass over to Gage Looney. 3 on the way, back iron and out for Bryce. Warhawks come away with it as we got a final score to pass along to you from Concord. Concord Lady Pirates are victorious over Sacred Heart, 52-40 in girls action. So Lady Pirates get the victory tonight at home. Here's Hoover, and he commits the sin of traveling.
Yeah, did another bunny hop before he took off.
Gottsponner inbounds to Reynolds. Looks like he's been hitting the weight room a little bit as well.
Yep, he's gotten bigger
Solid
since last
build.
season.
Indeed. Here's a big 3 from the left corner. It won't fall for Gage Looney. Here's Logan Lloyd. Swing it over to the left. That 3 well off the mark from Tav Henry. Here's Matthew Bingham working his way in. Can't get the left-handed lay-in to go. Gottsponner with a good rebound. He can't get his follow to go. Logan Lloyd over to Chapman. Chapman, Walls, and Walls will be fouled trying to haul in the pass there.
Great job by Walls to meet the pass. If he would have waited on a pass, that pass would have been picked off and gone the other way for a layup. But he met the ball, and that's how he got the foul.
That foul will be charged to number 22, Austin Bryce. His first personal, first foul of the game for either team. We got a timeout taken by Coach Drew Blocker from Mount Vernon Nola. Let's take it with him. We'll be right back here on Lake Area Sports after this word from Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber.
Ivy Physical Therapy in Heber Springs is a proud supporter of the Lake Area athletes. If you or your student athlete are looking to get back in shape or for therapy after an injury, give Ivy Physical Therapy a call at 501-362-8118 or visit ivyphysicaltherapy.com.
And we're back out of timeout taken by Mount Vernon Nola. They have possession of the ball down 2-0 here. 2.5 minutes expired here in the first quarter. Dakota Walls receives the pass from the right wing. Spotting up for three is number 13, Logan Lloyd. It's off the mark, and it'll stay with the Warhawks. Long inbounds pass, able to haul it in was Henry there. Thinking about the threes, Walls. He'll step into it, partially blocked as Reynolds had his back turned, ready for the rebound. He turns around, there's the ball right there. So he gets the rebound. And a big three there off the pass. That's Austin Bryce. Daredevils up 5-0.
Good pass there by Reynolds as a walk-in three in rhythm.
Very seasoned Daredevil bunch here. 5 seniors are starting. Hoover, tough shot, and it rolls around and in on the turnaround. Scores in amongst the trees and gets the Warhawks on the board. They trail it by 1 possession, 5-2. So we're already approaching the midway point of this first quarter. It is crazy how quick these games go by. Is unable to score. There's Bryce. He just hit a big three moments ago.
Wonderview did not take that rebound at all on the offensive board. That ball hit the floor.
Henry. Go ahead.
In the middle of 5 Warhawks.
And we got a tie ball game now. I'm sure it won't be the first tie we have. 5-5 on that big three from Chapman over on the left side.
That won't be his last one, I tell you that.
Oh, good pass inside to Bingham, and he's blocked by Chapman. Here come the Warhawks. Chapman hands off. Thinking about the three there was Lloyd. He'll have a hand back off to Chapman and a foul underneath. Battling for position. That's going to be on number 20, Tyler Gottspawner. His first personal, team foul number 2. Chapman will inbound from the baseline. Calls out the play, inbounds to Hoover. Hoover to Lloyd. Lloyd now swings over to Henry. Still a lot of battle going on there down low for position. Henry. Walls. Oh, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. Trying to take that big gather step and not knock anybody over, but he's called for it anyways.
Yeah, Gospel is very good at that, getting in position. Slide over there, establish his spot, and took the charge.
That's the first personal. First personal there on Walls. It'll be Mount Vernon Nola's first foul of the contest. A battle of student sections. And here's a pull-up shot. It's good. Money there for Matthew Bingham. And he breaks the tie.
Bingham has improved since last season.
Indeed. Three from Chapman. It goes! And he holds up the three there, letting everyone know that was indeed a triple.
Like you said, these are 5 seniors. They are no stranger to Kyler Chapman's three-point abilities.
All right.
Like a communication.
Here's a pass out to Bingham. trying to get back in the scoreboard. He swings it over. The three off the mark from Bryce. But it's offensive rebound by none other. Who else but Sam Reynolds to get the board and put it back up and in and give us another lead change.
Villas and Waits. You can see it paying off for Sam Reynolds.
Tav Henry to Chapman. Chapman drives, kicks out. Lloyd, he'll drive in the paint. Ball comes loose, ends up in the hands of Walls. Walls. Now here's Lloyd. And he can't get that one to fall. It's off the mark. And we're going to stay here with the Warhawks. Ball last touched by Wonderview. He's checking in the game for Wonderview will be number 23, Landon Campbell. He will replace Austin Bryce. Inbounds to Hoover. Now to Henry. Chapman. Walls. Walls going up against Gottspawner. Kicks out. Top of the key to Lloyd. Hoover thought about the three. He passes off to another three-point marksman in Lloyd.
Got him.
And, yep. He is charged with too many steps, and the travel's called. Turnover back to the Daredevils.
I tell you what, these referees have been on them. And they've been good calls, too. None of these travels have been bad calls. They've been on the button. These guys are in mid-season form already.
True. Sure does look like it. Here's Bingham with the ball. Switches hands with a dribble. Now to Looney. Looney, long pass over to Bingham. In the corner now to Reynolds. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Three on the way. No rotation on the ball, it looks like, there for Looney. Chapman. Now to Lloyd. Chapman, long three. It's good. Another big trifecta for Chapman. As what else did you expect? Another lead change here early on in this one.
There will be a different defense the next time we come down here on Chapman, I'm sure of it.
Reynolds trying to answer right back. Can on that one, a rare miss.
Oh, take it until they stop you, young man. When you lead the break, you go until they stop you.
Yep.
Shoot the layup, young man.
Because you may possibly get fouled. It could turn into free throws. So inbounds to Hoover. Hoover finds Henry. Henry to Lloyd. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Warhawks can hold for the final shot. Henry inside. Oh, mishandled by Hoover. And with 3 seconds left exactly on the game clock, Warhawks will keep it.
Beautiful pass there. Come down with it and go back up.
Gonna have to get a quick shot here. 3 ticks left. It'll be inbounded to Walls. Oh, he couldn't haul it in. About a minute point four, or a second point four, expired off the clock. Now the Daredevils will have a chance here for the final shot. Inbound to Reynolds. He lets it take 2 bounces. Pulls up and can't get it to go.
Well, he got a darn good look for what was it, 1.6?
Right, yeah. He sure did. Well, he got a close one here from Mount Vernon as the Warhawks lead it 11-9 over the Daredevils. A slim 2-point lead for the home team. Keep it locked right here in Lake Area Sports. We'll swing it to another commercial, pay another bill, and be right back here from MVE. And we're back here from Mount Vernon as the Warhawks, the home team on the scoreboard, lead it by 2 points over the Daredevils. Here's an offensive rebound by Reynolds, and it'll be turned over. These two teams accustomed to playing each other usually in November or December at some point and later on in the season when the calendar turns to a new year. But here they are early on, no longer conference mates. For the longest time they were. No good on the 3 try was Henry, but another board to the Warhawks. Foul on number 34, that's Looney. Third team foul, first personal on Looney. A lot of seniors here.
Great cut.
Yeah, it was. Good inbound play. Poetry in motion there as Chapman adds to his stat line and makes it a 2-possession game with that lay-in from the left side, or the right side, I should say.
I had to steal that play.
There's Gottsponer with a miss. Hoover on the other end. Euro step, gets the layup to fall.
And that's how you run the break there, Richard. You go until somebody stop you, and that's what Coach Squires is going to talk to him about. You got to stop the ball first.
Right.
And they did not.
As fast-paced as these two teams play, you got to be ready to turn around and be ready to bring that coverage. So, another quick timeout taken here. We'll be right back. Keep it right here.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cabin chassis. We've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a
Back out of the timeout break. Each team has called a timeout apiece here in this first half. Reynolds finds Bingham. Now down low to Gottsponer. What a great move by Gottsponer. One dribble. He's there at the rim, and he lays it in with the reverse hand.
Use the rim to protect defenders from blocking them from behind.
Both teams now in double digits. Here's a no-look pass from Walls to Hoover. His 3. He airballs it, but Warhawks keep it. And that 3's good. Logan Lloyd with a big triple. Now 7-point advantage for the hosts. Reynolds. Now over to Looney. Now Reynolds got the ball right back after just having it. Bingham throws up a shot and it's good. Through the contact, he finishes. It's a tough shot to make, but he does. Give him credit. Here's Henry, the right wing. Finds Chapman up top. Lloyd. Walls fakes on the 3. Finds Lloyd. Lloyd thought about it. Here's Chapman now. Swinging over. Lloyd. Coach Blocker brings up the play call. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Now a 3 is hoisted, and it's good! Back-to-back triples for the Warhawks. This one courtesy of Tav Henry.
Great ball movement inside and out around the perimeter, and got an open shot at the end of the shot clock.
And what was just moments ago a 4-point lead for the Warhawks has grown now to 10. They're up double digits. Well, I miscounted there. They're up 8. They're close. So my mistake on that one. I looked at the board wrong, but it is 21 to 13.
Got a wet spot here on the floor. They're going to try to take care of the best they can. No, it's a debris, trash.
Student section decked out in pink tonight for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's what the month of October is dedicated to. Trying to make a move. Gottsponer kicks out to Bingham. His trifecta try is no good, but look at Reynolds there. Gottsponer can't finish. He about put it back in by dunk almost. They're going to get the foul on Walls. Second team foul for the Warhawks, as well as the second personal foul on Walls. Veteran Daredevil team and a younger Warhawk team here tonight.
But both have been through the wars.
Oh, yes, there's no doubt. Regular season, district tournament, regional tournament, state tournament, you name it. They have been through it. Oh, nice behind the back move, and he scores on the little floater. That was Reynolds again. He is a microwave. He can heat up in a hurry.
He gets to his spot, so that's hard to keep him off of where he wants to go.
Chapman. He's been hot from beyond the arc. He doesn't get that one to fall, however. And here are the Daredevils. Drive by Reynolds. Kick out to Bingham. 3 on the way. Won't go.
Kick it ahead.
Chapman got rid of it there to Lloyd. Now back to Chapman. Swing it over to Tab Henry. Henry's going to try a 3. It's good. Or no, it's not good. I'm sorry. It's off the mark. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Bingham can't score from inside. Ball kept alive. Chapman comes up with it. Here he goes. Shakes off some defenders. Oh, good pass! What a dime pass to Cody Hoover as he goes up from the left block and lays it home.
Great play there by Chapman. Way to lead the break.
Wow.
You go until they stop. You go until they stop ball.
Here's Reynolds. To Campbell. Back to Reynolds. Reynolds set to take the field next season at UCA in Conway. Playing for the baseball program there.
Nice defense.
It was. And he'll be fouled.
You see it on every level.
Yes.
You get the ball stolen from you, you come back and you make the foul.
Great steal by Hoover as the foul is charged to Campbell. 14 fouls now for the Daredevils as we're at the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter. These 2 games tonight have flown by. Not many fouls called. Not many stoppages in action, honestly, either. Lloyd to Chapman. You got to watch him. He likes that NBA range. Here's a jumper from the right corner. Doesn't draw iron. That's number 23, Brady Coran. Bingham. I believe that's going to be a 2. His foot was over the line. Yep, they're going to say it's a 2.
Worst shot in basketball right there, guys.
I noticed, yeah, his foot was right there, a little over the line. Oh, another good pass. Trying to make the connection there. It's just a bit offline between Henry and Coran as a foul was charged to Gottsponer, his second personal. As Landon Campbell will check out of the game, in for him, Austin Bryce, who started this game.
Kevin, like he might be shaking up a little bit. He kind of limped off a little bit. And he took that block there. Well, he hit the floor. He wasn't the one that got the foul.
Right. Daredevils are without their offensive juggernaut, one of them from last year. Caleb Squires, he tossed the cap up in May, and now he's playing at Hendrix College there in Conway. Congrats to him, able to play at the college level. We knew he was. Oh, good play there, good shot there from Chapman as he was kind of fading to his left a little bit. He gets the J to fall.
Is that his 4th one, or?
Believe so. I think that was a 2. It was close to a 3, but scored it as a 2. 8-point lead here for the Warhawks. As offensive foul called, I believe it's that elbow. It's that elbow a little bit there on Bryce.
Extended his arm a little bit.
Quickly again, here's Mount Vernon Nola. Oh. Just offline to Chapman, and Coach Squires will call another timeout.
Got to throw it where he's going, not where he's being.
Right. So with 1:42 left in the first half, Mount Vernon Nola leads it here at home over Wonderview, 25-17. Keep it right here on Lake Area Sports. We'll be right back.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
What do you do with your Ram?
Welcome back here to Mount Vernon NOLA. Warhawks lead it 25-17 over Wonderview. The Daredevils have 3 timeouts left. For the Warhawks, they have 4 remaining. Here's Bingham off the pass, and it's good from the corner pocket. Good play drawn up there by Coach Squires. He gets a 3 to fall. That's Bingham out of that right corner.
Sign of a good coach. Come out of timeout, have a play set up to get a basket.
Right.
That's what Coach Squires just did right there. We got to travel right here.
Well, this is a state championship winning coach. I mean, he's seen it all, done it all. He's won state championships at Wonderview, boys and girls. So he has got it done there from Hattieville. Looney. Bingham again. Heat check. He comes through. And we got a 2-point game. My, how the tides can turn. What was a 8-point advantage for the Warhawks has dwindled down to 2 now.
Yeah, that 3-point shot's a great equalizer.
Chapman. He could strike back with his own at any second. As we're under a minute to go here in the first half. 38 seconds to be exact.
Got him again.
Yep. And now the Daredevils, after being down as much as 10, I believe, at one point, they have a chance to tie or take the lead.
I know these kids feel like they're not walking. I just wish they could see the tape and see what they're doing. And it's a matter of correction. It wouldn't take much if they just saw what they were doing.
Right. Here's number 3, James Rogers in the game. About a 1-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. As really the Daredevils can hold for this final shot. And again, they have a chance to tie or take the lead on this trip. Coach Squires says, let's go. And here they go. 3 on the way. No good by the big man. Got Spawner. 3 seconds to go. Here's Chapman. Can he go coast to coast? He can! Tyler Chapman takes it the length of the floor, peels the ball off the rim, and takes it to the other end, and like a flash of lightning, takes it all the way in for the layup right before the horn sounds and gives his team a 4-point lead heading into the locker room. How about that?
Not only was it a good look, it was a layup. And that's what I was saying there ago. You got to stop the ball. They didn't stop him. You must stop the ball.
Indeed. They were unable to do it there, and it cost them. Now,
yes, sir.
Now the Daredevils are down 2 possessions after coming all the way back to come within 2. Now they trail by 4. See if we got any scores to pass along to you. Doesn't look like. All right. Want to let everyone know the game's going on around the horn with Lake Area Sports tonight. Of course, we're here tonight. Quitman made the trek over to Perryville for a 3A2 conference battle. Jonathan, Rodney, and Debbie are on that call. Lacey on the call for Shirley. They're playing host to Jasper tonight, the Pirates. Concord is hosting Sacred Heart. That's Gavin Strother. And then Southside B Branch is playing Nemo Vista at home. That's Jacob Cater on the call. So we're busy here. We're off and running. We're going to have the 3A state volleyball tournament next week at Rosebud as well as Harding Academy. Harding Academy will host the remaining 2 days of the tournament. The first day is split between those 2. So it's busy here for us here at LAS. We're going to take another commercial break, about 6.5 minutes left here at halftime. Here is our introduction for the basketball season, the 2023 season. Hope you enjoy it. We'll be back here momentarily.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake Area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboycbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greer's Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greer's Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy. F.L. Davis is more than just a hardware store, with 6 locations to serve you in Heber Springs, Greer's Ferry, Sherwood, Pea Ridge, Fayetteville, and Centerton. They are your one-stop shop for hardware and home improvement. They are also the home of the Lake Boutique, featuring clothing, footwear, jewelry, accessories, baby items, home decor, and kitchen items. Whether you're building a new home, improving your old one, or needing a gift for yourself or someone else, stop by one of their locations and experience all that they have to offer.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free,
Welcome back here to Mount Vernon NOLA. Second game here tonight at Lake Area Sports coverage as the Warhawks lead the visiting Wonderview Daredevils 27-23. Great first half, back and forth action as we expected out of these two teams. They know each other pretty well. No longer conference opponents. That's why they're playing this early in the season. This is the first official week of basketball starting for the smaller schools, the non-football schools. So just all in all, good first half, combined 50 points. And, man, even these halftimes go by fast, it seems like. That shot clock speeding things up, which, I mean, they were going to play fast no matter what. We expected that. So both teams making their way out on the floor. Go ahead.
Yeah, like you were saying about the non-football playing schools, and they get started at the same time the NBA gets started. So
yes. Yep.
It's just nice to see. And, they haven't really been sloppy, at least not in this game. A lot of traveling, but other than that, been played pretty clean.
Right. So far, so good here from the Vern. Here's Walls. Oh, it's just stripped right away there by Gottsponner. Here are the Daredevils for the first time on offense, and hitting the deck there is Reynolds.
The bounce pass is an all-star. We done seen that pass thrown several times tonight by the defender with their hands up, which shows good hands because they've been catching them. But it ain't like they've been deflecting them. They've been catching them.
Right.
One of the guys that old Lester Hayes stick them on their hands or something.
Mm-hmm. Bingham swings it over. Now it's inside to Gottsponner. He kicks out. Looney makes a move to the right. Now here's a drive baseline, Euro step. Can't get it to fall. Trying the layup there was Bryce. As the foul's going to be charged on number 13, Logan Lloyd. And 35 seconds in to this second half, and the Warhawks have 2 quick fouls. Looney will inbound. Oh, just out of the reach of Bingham there, trying to haul it in like a wide receiver. He couldn't get to it, but hey, look at Reynolds chasing it down into the backcourt. It is not backcourt violation. 3 well offline there.
Get it out, son.
Here are the Warhawks. And no foul called there as Hoover went up. Oh, look at that.
2 great defensive plays, back-to-back. And
ball still loose. It ends up in the hands of Lloyd. Wow. Walls kicks out. Long 3, Chapman. Bang! Once again, Kyler Chapman, the senior.
He can shoot it, boy.
From beyond the arc.
That's either his 5th or 6th 3.
Wow. It's a 7-point advantage now.
Nice pass.
It was. Stolen away. Another turnover. Bounce pass. It's stolen away. Right back, though.
Well, I spoke too soon about the sloppiness.
Inside. Tough to stop. Reynolds. He can't get that one to go. 2 bounces off the rim, and Chapman saves it. Oh, Walls. Oh, man. Bodies all over the floor. My goodness. Physicality is off the charts here to start this second half.
Foul number 5.
Woo. The speed and physicality is
his first personal foul.
Off the charts early on.
I did the classic broadcaster jinx when I said that they've been playing clean. It hadn't been sloppy for the early season.
Right.
And it's not even 2 minutes in. It's been super sloppy to start this third period.
Yeah, it's just who's gonna capitalize on those turnovers. In the last game, the Lady Warhawks were able to capitalize on the Lady Daredevils' mistakes late and were able to pull away for the victory. Here's a 3, Hoover, wide open, and makes them pay. Big triple from the left side from Cody Hoover.
That 3-pointer is candy nowadays. You can't leave anyone, and I mean anyone out there wide open.
Not at all. It's a 10-point lead, flashing right before your eyes there. My, how many runs we've had in this one. Ties, lead changes, we've had it all. What a ride-up it would be. Unable to score there. Gottsponner. Bodies again all over the floor as that foul will be charged to Gottsponner.
But non-football playing schools, we're having a lot of contact and a lot of people on the floor.
Yeah.
Good thing they're not quarterbacks. It'd be rough in the pass.
Right. Well, these schools could declare for 8-man. They could have 8-man. We've seen a lot of schools take the 8-man route, so who knows what can happen,
Right.
moving forward. A lot of schools are that's how they're breaking into football nowadays, is with that 8-man. I've already called a few of those games. They get pretty intense. They run it up like a basketball game, the score, that is. Here's Hoover, knocked down a big 3 moments ago, finds Rogers.
Good pass!
Wow. Unable to score. Hoover gets his own rebound, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors Wonderview.
Great pass.
Reynolds works it across. He'll direct traffic on this possession. Work his way in. Hangs and scores. A double pump there for Sam Reynolds. Just what a machine he is, man. Through and through.
He just can get to his spot so easy.
He covers a lot of ground. No question with that frame. Here's Walls. Covered by Gottsponner. He has to kick it out to Chapman. Chapman drives, loses it. And it'll stay with the Warhawks. 4:51 left here in the third quarter. 14 seconds on the shot clock. As Austin Bryce will check back in. He'll replace Scott Spawner. Ethan Kelly is in for Wonderview, number 4. I believe it's the first time he's been in the game here so far. As Rogers is offline on that corner 3 from the left side. And another possession here for the Warhawks. They're able to keep it on their side of the floor. Chapman will inbound.
Watch out for Chapman on a three-point shot here.
Hoover going to try his hand at another. Not that time. Ball loose again, and the Warhawks another try. Oh, good pass. Can't score, though. That was Hoover on the great bounce pass from Chapman.
Great. Beautiful pass. Beautiful cut. You just got to find a way to finish.
Good setup. All executed well, just unable to finish.
Don't let Reynolds get this ball back if you're the Warhawks.
Right.
And they got him bracketed.
And they get Reynolds on the offensive foul. Is going to the floor there was James Rogers. That'll be the first on Reynolds. Third team foul. Hoover out of the game, into the game, Tav Henry. Quick substitution there for the Warhawks. Midway through this third quarter, they lead it, 33-25.
Now, I would do the same thing if I'm the Daredevils. I wouldn't let Chapman get this ball back.
That one's deflected. Henry. So the 50-50 balls, the Warhawks have been able to get most of them, it seems like, tonight, and that's what's helped them get this, or hold on to this 8-point lead here so far, I believe.
Great defense there by the Daredevils.
They lose that one, and Carl is in the house. Oh, wow.
Off to Reynolds.
And they're going to count it. They give him continuation as he's fired up. Finishes through the contact. Wow. That's the kind of player, ladies and gentlemen, Sam Reynolds is. Hard-nosed, taking it right to the rim. He draws the hoop and the harm.
Kelly with the great defensive play and kept his dribble alive, sliding on the floor on one knee and got it to the man, and he finished the job.
Free throw good, completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Hoover will check back in. He's in for Rogers. Rogers will take a breather.
I believe this is a big trip for the Warhawks right here.
It is. It's a 5-point game now, thanks to that three-point play from Reynolds. Here's Chapman.
The Daredevils got a little momentum after that play.
Step back three for Chapman. Won't go. Rebound for Bingham. Bingham will take it himself. Now he gets it to Reynolds.
Reynolds. Is bad news.
It is. Drives. Creates some separation. Counted and the foul. Once again, back-to-back trips for Sam Reynolds. Finishing through the contact, and at the line he'll go for one more.
He gets to his spot. You got to keep the ball away from him. Get it out of his hands. Don't let him get it back, because right now the momentum has shifted. The great defensive play, he got an and one, then he did it again on the next trip. You got to break this pattern here.
And that microwave he's showing as he misses the free throw. He fits that microwave name there. He can heat up in a hurry. This is on the free throw. He has the last 5 for the Daredevils. We're now within 3. Yes. Kick out. Hoover. Thinking about the 3, Lloyd. He's going to drive with the left. Find Henry.
I can't get over that entry pass there by Chapman. It's a lost start.
Right. Picked off, intercepted by Reynolds. Here he comes, and he scores again. We got a 1-point game.
That's 7 points in a row for Reynolds.
7 in a row. Started the season with 52, a school record. Man, he could go for 20, 30 any given night. And a foul there, trying to look to pass out to the right corner. Running out of real estate where the Warhawks, excuse me.
Another great entry pass there by Chapman. His guy's going to have to finish for him.
Foul was on Bryce, his 3rd personal. 4th team foul. Make it 5 team fouls now for the Daredevils as they call that one on Bryce. Again, so he's got his 4th. He'll have to come out, and looks like in for him will be Landon Campbell.
what Bryce is doing. When they throw it inside and he jumps up for the ball, he's sliding underneath him. You got to give him room to land.
Right.
And I think the official told him, trying to explain what he's doing, trying to help the young man out for future engagements.
Hoover inbounds. 3 on the way. It's good. Logan Lloyd again from the top of the key. Puts it home. Makes it a 4-point game. Top of the key. Thought for a moment Wonderview's going to strike back. Well offline there, but the putback is also no good from Campbell. The initial 3 miss was from Kelly. Henry to Lloyd. Lloyd, a floater in the lane. And he'll go to the line for 2 after drawing the foul on Kelly.
Wonderview is sliding underneath.
His first personal foul.
I believe the officials are going to talk it over. They're just confirming 2 shots. Confirming, I guess, a foul on a shot rather than on the floor. And that makes it a 5-point game. Good crowd here tonight for both sides. Wonderview making the trip over from Hattieville. Of course, we expected a big crowd here tonight in the Warhawks home opener. Both free throws are good. That makes it a 2-possession game. It was before that. Look at Reynolds! Wow, weaving, ducking and weaving his way in. Drawing more contact. Back to familiar territory at that charity stripe.
Yes, great move there by Reynolds, but the Warhawks did a great job of scoring those 2 back, the 3-pointer and drawing the foul to stop that their momentum that they had going on, but Reynolds came right back quickly and trying to reestablish.
Foul was charged to number 2, Henry, his 2nd personal. 5th team foul. Minute and a half left here in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, my goodness.
Pull up 3. Off the fake. Woo-wee. Nice fake and pull up triple for Kyler Chapman. He's got it going on from downtown tonight.
Oh, Chapman and Reynolds for a Maui Mono.
Wow, no doubt.
October the 9th.
No doubt about it. Like a heavyweight bout. The 2 going right at one another. Wow, what a game. Oh, good. Good pass. What a fun there. From Henry to Walls. Walls lays it up with the easy 2. Way to find this man there.
Reynolds from downtown.
No good. 46 seconds left here. Under a minute to go. Dangerous pass. It's picked up by Bingham. He can't get the jumper to fall. Chapman trying to get to the board. It's kept alive. Wow, great hustle. By Reynolds. And now the shot clock's turned off. The Daredevils can hold for the final shot if they so desire. Oh, it's turned over. Warhawks now. Here they come. Hoover with a full head of steam.
Way to be aggressive.
Draws the foul there on number 34, Looney.
They in the bonus.
That they are. They are going to the line for a 1-and-1 scenario. That was a 7th team foul for Wonderview. So here's Cody Hoover, the junior at the line for 1-and-1. Buries the first one. Both these teams, I got to tip my cap to them. They're playing really hard out here. I mean, this is the first week of the season, and they act like they just come off the floor in February. I mean, it's crazy.
We still got a quarter to go.
That's true. We're definitely had a treat here in Lake Area Sports tonight. 4 good teams going at it here tonight from Mount Vernon. Love to see it. Reynolds kicks out, 3 on the way, up, off the mark by Looney. 4 seconds to go. Chapman doesn't look like he knows he's going to have a chance, and no good. Had to throw up a desperation shot there. When he got the rebound, he didn't realize how much time was left till he heard everybody else, and he looked up. Was like, oh, I got to make a move. No good on that, as that miss keeps it at a 9-point game. Wow, what a great third quarter back and forth. They continue to go. Warhawks here at home in their home opener, leading at 45-36 with 8 minutes coming up left in regulation. Let's swing it to another commercial here and pay another bill. We'll be right back here from Mount Vernon.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greers Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greers Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Eight more minutes on the clock. About to get this fourth and final quarter regulation underway. And the Warhawks lead it over to the Daredevils, 45-36. A couple of former conference mates going at it here in the first week of the young basketball season. Lloyd backs down his defender, works his way in. Oh, trying to follow his shot right up off the miss. It won't go. There's another rebound is tacked on there for Gottsponer.
He'd been better served to come down and go back up with that one.
Here's Gottsponer trying to make a move of his own. Gets rid of it there to the corner to Kelly. Kelly finds Looney. Now Reynolds. Reynolds with a big third quarter. Works his way in. Wow. Just that physicality. He's got the strength. Just able to work his way in, making it look effortless at times. That makes it a 7-point game. 1 minute expired here in this fourth quarter.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but he just gets to where he wants to go.
Oh, absolutely.
And like you said, he's so strong.
Well, playing with someone like Caleb Squires, you learn so much and you feed off your teammate, and that's what he was able to do those years he got to play with him, as that shot hits the side of the backboard from Walls. But, hey, they complemented each other's games so well last season. I mean, one could go for 40, the other could go for 30. One of them could go for, it just went back and forth between those two. But, I mean, when you have a guy like Gottsponer that can get rebounds, but, you got to count these guys that put in big minutes as well,
The others.
Right. Hoover. Now to Henry. Logan Lloyd. Bounce pass to Hoover. Hoover works his way out of that right corner. Floater up in the lane. Good. Sails calmly through the net. And it's a 9-point game. 47-38. Good one here coming down the wire from the Vern. Here's Kelly. Pass over to Bingham. Inside to Reynolds. Reynolds to Kelly for three. Reynolds bullies his way in for the putback. Incredible. Lloyd. Over to Henry. Henry drives with the left. Runs out of room. And say deflected off Wonderview. It'll stay with the Warhawks. 21 seconds on the shot clock, so 14 seconds have expired on this possession.
Reynolds is checking Chapman right now. He's going him where he goes.
Lloyd with a bounce pass to the corner. They enter it in to Walls. Walls trying to create some separation, and a foul charged to the Daredevils. 1-1 coming up here for MVE. Number 20, Tyler Gottsponer, will pick up foul number 4. And that'll be the 8th team foul for the View.
Mount Vernon, the Warhawks do not need to take another three-pointer without the ball going inside first.
That's a good scheme to have there. No need to force anything. I mean, Still a lot of time left, but, I mean, you're working a 7-point lead. No need to get trigger happy from downtown, like you said.
And right there, they got Reynolds bracketed down there. They're trying to keep him from getting the ball at all.
And Walls bumps into Gottspawner and changes the movement of the ball there on the shot, or affects the shot there. And Gottspawner will try his hand at a pair here from the line. So that's a 16 foul for the Warhawks. First free throw, no good.
The Daredevils have no business chunking all threes either. They're one foul from the bonus. So, you know, getting that bonus, and not that you want to make it a free throw contest, but, you know, you play by the rules. Go to that back. Oh, Reynolds got to the position.
Wow. Look at Reynolds. What great hustle. But we're going the other way. But, man, playing with a lot of heart out there, trying to create another possession there for his team, as Coach Squires is going to call another timeout. And we'll take it with him. Here's a word from Cowboy Dodge in Clinton.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Clinton is your place to shop. We've got all the trucks you're looking for with brand new V8 Ram trucks starting at just $29,988. If there's a job to be done, we've got the truck for it. Ram 2500, 3500, gas or diesel, crew cab, mega cab, or cab and chassis, we've got all the trucks. Nobody will beat a Cowboy deal on your next Jeep with up to $5,000 off or an available 0% interest. Shop us today. Jeep Gladiator, Wrangler, Grand Cherokee, Wagoneer, it's all in stock and ready to deliver. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Well, that timeout, or that commercial ran just long enough for the timeout. That was perfect. You gotta love that.
The kings of producing.
I don't know about that. All right, inbound pass here to Hoover as Mount Vernon has the possession. 4:43 left here in regulation. Chapman, almost. Not that time, though. It's Looney. Inhales the rebound. Bingham's had a good night from beyond the arc, shooting. That's over the corner, left corner. Kelly, a three, it's good. 4-point game.
Here come the Devils.
Lloyd. Henry. Off the glass! Little window work there for Tab Henry as he buries the three, and the Warhawks have reached the half-century mark.
I told both teams they have no business chunking threes. They come out chunking threes and hit them both.
That's just the way the game goes. Seems like nowadays, long gone seems like the days of ground and pound, trying to get it into the big man for a turnaround, which we've seen that in this game. You know, no knock to either team. It's just that three-pointer is so important in this game today.
Go ahead and say it, Richard. It's old-fashioned.
No, hey, I like it too, man. Nothing wrong with that. Is an offensive foul charged against the Warhawks. Number 2, Tab Henry picking it up. That's his third.
Good call there by the official. These referees, this crew has been excellent. I know the fans have not liked some calls, but they have been dead on tonight.
Yes. Reynolds to Bingham over on the right side.
Great defense.
Wow. There's Chapman coming away with a swipe and a steal. Oh, runs into the official there, trying to back up. 25 seconds on the shot clock. 3:17 left in this game. No need for Mount Vernon to rush it here. There's a turnaround shot. Chapman hits the other side of the backboard. It's off the mark. Kick out from Reynolds. Bingham sets up Kelly, and he puts in his second three of the quarter.
Can't be out there flopping. You got to be out there playing defense.
Ethan Kelly with 2 threes here. Bring his team that bit closer. 4-point game. Henry hands off to Chapman. Bounce pass to Hoover. Hoover drives. 3 on the way, Henry. Won't fall. Here are the Daredevils, a chance to cut into the lead even more. Driving to the rim, Kelly, turnaround shot, it's good! Ethan Kelly, 8 points here in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point game.
I don't know what kind of move that was, but it was very effective.
Woo. There's a spin cycle on it, no doubt.
And like you've been saying, that shot clock, it ain't nobody can't stall the ball anymore.
No.
You got to play on.
That is true. Definitely changes the strategy for many, many teams. Oh, Chapman drives, loses the handle, and a foul called. That'll be on number 34 there, Looney, his third.
Great move there by Chapman, crossed him over, got in the lane, and drew the foul.
1-1 here for Chapman as the Warhawks are 1 away from the double bonus. 9 team fouls for Wonderview, 7 for Mount Vernon. Coach Blocker is going to call a timeout, talk it over with his Warhawks. That'll give us a chance to thank another great sponsor. And big thanks to our sponsors. We wouldn't be here without them. So we thank each and every one of them for their continued support of Lake Area Sports. We'll be right back.
At Knapp Truss, they specialize in installation and creation of custom wood trusses for your home or business. Knapp Truss utilizes only premier lumber to ensure our products will last. When you come to Knapp Truss, you will have the peace of mind knowing you're receiving the best quality construction for the best price in the area. Knapp Truss staff members have years in the industry and know what it takes to install a quality truss from the start to finish. Call Knapp Truss at 870-948-2105 today.
What do you do with your Ram truck? Are you pulling a trailer? Pulling a boat to the lake to enjoy some time with your family? Or are you enjoying nature and taking your Ram?
1:53 left here in regulation. We got a good one here. Senior boys action. Mount Vernon Nola leads Wonderview by 2, 50-48. Here's Chapman at the line, looking to make it 3. And he does. He'll get another one. It was a 1-and-1. So he earns the second free throw. And it's on the way, and good. Calmly sinks them both. Senior leader steps up, knocks it down, and makes it, once again, a 2-possession game. Bingham to Reynolds. Oh, thinking about another threes. Kelly, he's had the hot hand. Bingham wide open, and it's off the mark. Another rebound for Chapman. Lloyd dribbling his way through traffic. Oh, wow, look at Kelly trying to come up with a steal.
And Blocker saved today.
And he bails out the Warhawks, takes another timeout. Each team with 2 apiece after this timeout comes to a conclusion. Let's take the timeout with them. Here's Rick's Pawn and Swap Shop in Greer's Ferry. A minute and some change left here, 1:20 to be exact, left in this one. What a great Friday night here from Mount Vernon. 2 great games, 4 teams competing hard here in the first official week of the basketball season for non-football schools. As Warhawks have the ball here, up 4, 23 seconds on the shot clock, something to keep track of. They'll be able to wind the clock down to within under a minute as Hoover had to go in the backcourt to get the pass. Reynolds on Chapman. What a great matchup right here. These two have carried the torch for their teams tonight.
Come and get it, Chapman. Come and get it, Tyler.
Lloyd works his way out of it. Hoover thought about the three. He's going to drive. Floater in the lane. Right as the shot clock expired. And here come the Daredevils. Down fourth, under a minute left. Reynolds thought about the three. Passes over to the corner. Bingham won't go. Reynolds fouled on his way back up. With a chance to cut it to 2. With 42 and a half seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
He can knock these both down. There's no need to foul nowadays. Just play defense for 35 strong seconds.
First one's good. That foul is charged to Chapman. His first personal. Done a good job not fouling tonight.
Oh.
Misses the second. A rare miss for Reynolds. It's usually automatic. It has been tonight. He misses that one. That still makes it a one-possession game. So with the shot clock turned off, the Daredevils need to stop here to get the ball back and have a chance to tie.
It shouldn't be turned off. It was 42 seconds when he missed the free throw. We got a clock violation problem here, folks.
Huh.
It was 42 seconds when he missed that free
It's
throw.
stolen.
But they stole it anyway, so it's irrelevant.
Here's Reynolds. Spin move. And
a block.
Yep. They're going to call it on Hoover. Wow. Fireworks. Theatrics all over the place here tonight from the Vern. That's the second personal on Hoover.
We almost had a situation. It was avoided because of the steal. It was 42 seconds on that clock when he missed that free throw.
Wow.
And the shot clock was turned off.
Yeah, that's wow. Huge free throws coming up here for the senior Reynolds. Great game for him tonight. He's muscled his way in for some good finishes. Just all-around complete player here. So here he is at the charity stripe.
We will only be so blessed if that happens every time we have a possible situation.
Right.
By them stealing the ball, it's a mute point now.
Yeah. First free throw is good. 2-point game. I believe Wonderview might call a timeout here to address how they dress defensively. Oh!
What?
Throws it off the rim.
Oh.
It's bricked, and Mount Vernon comes up with it. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. It kind of all just happened at once. Wow, he threw it off the rim, was hoping to get the rebound off his miss and try to go back up and tie the game. Instead, it ends up in the hands of the Warhawks. And here's Walls. And he buries it.
I think it would have been better served to hit it. Then you could play the foul game a couple more times.
Yeah, I think we're going to, right. I think we're going to have a timeout taken here. We will. Do not go anywhere. We'll bring you the last 7.9 of this exciting senior boys game here from Mount Vernon right after these words.
Hey folks, Sean Gorham here for Cowboys Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs, the Lake area's fastest growing GM dealership, where we make your car buying experience easy and enjoyable. Simply shop cowboyscbg.com, where you can pick out your vehicle, get an appraisal, pre-approval, and even purchase from your living room. Every new vehicle purchased comes with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and we deliver anywhere in the state. The service don't stop there. We also have a state-of-the-art service facility and collision repair center. So for all your automotive needs, come see us at Cowboys Chevrolet Buick GMC in Heber Springs.
Down to the wire they go here for Mount Vernon. Warhawks clinging to a 3-point lead. With Dakota Walls at the free throw line. He's back for his second one. Sank the first one. He can make it a 2-possession game with a make. And it's good. Huge free throws from Dakota Walls. 7.9 seconds. Here comes the Daredevils quickly. Reynolds scores, and a timeout taken by Coach Squires. 54-52. Wow, how quick it can go just like that. So might as well just keep it locked right here. Quick timeout taken. Well, let's go ahead and take one more. We'll be right back here.
Get money's worth.
Right. All right, here's Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy on the square in Heber Springs.
Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy has been serving the Greer's Ferry Lake area since 1976. They are located on the back side of the Court Square in downtown Heber Springs. Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy offers private consultations, Medicare enrollment, and immunizations for pneumonia, flu, COVID, shingles, tetanus, and more. They also test and treat strep and flu. Their staff is committed to providing fast and friendly service. Stop by today to see why Ivy's Family Disco Pharmacy is Greer's Ferry Lake's #1 independent pharmacy.
Nope.
2.6 seconds left in this one. Warhawks with a 2-point lead. Possession of the ball. Hoover. What you don't want to do is turn it over right here. But the Daredevils are going to try to get it.
Don't throw it under your own basket.
Best they can. Here's Hoover inbounds.
Go deep.
Reynolds guarding. They find Lloyd, and they're not going to get to him to foul him. And what a huge 2-point victory for the Warhawks here against the Daredevils. They win it 54-52 before an ecstatic student section and Mount Vernon faithful here. They are victorious and roll to 2-1 on the season. Victories over Rural Special and now Wonderview. For the Daredevils, they'll fall to 0-2. Wow, what a great game here. Both games down to the wire. What you want to see right here. Sometimes teams come out flat. You don't know what to expect, but wow. Hats off to all 4 senior high teams that came out here and played. We had a good junior boys game as well. As the Warhawks pull the broom on the senior high contest. Wonderview was victorious in junior boys. They had 4 games here tonight, started at 4 o'clock, and I'm sure they've done that. So since these 2 schools were former conference mates, they were able to get all 4 teams to play tonight. Seems like it's only fitting or only right. Yeah. As Wonderview, their lone win tonight was that junior boys game. MVE wins junior girls, and senior boys.
It was a fun night.
It was. It really was.
You love to get back in the swing of it.
Yes. It's good to be back in the gym again with you, Sterling. Looking forward to an exciting season. I believe I've told everyone else this. I think before postseason or any kind of tournament action, I counted up about 450 games total if you count senior boys and senior girls in one night. I mean, that's crazy. So we are live and in living color nearly every night from here on all into March.
Yep.
And, of course, we got Friday night football going on. Not sure the score of that game, but, wow, what a great first Friday night of action here from the hardwood. And it goes, both senior high contests go to the Warhawks and the Lady Warhawks. So congrats to them on the win. As I do got a score update here. Lacey Bradford bringing it in from Shirley. As in girls action, Jasper takes down the Lady Blue Devils 74-56. But the Shirley boys, the Blue Devils, roll to another victory. That's a good team. They return all starters from last year. They got some of the best guard play in their conference. They got a big man they can feed it into at any time. They have something to prove this year in that conference and in 1A this year. They're victorious over Jasper tonight by double digits, 66-55. And that's the only updates I have for you now. Again, your final here in senior boys, Mount Vernon Enola 54, Wonderview 52, in a battle of former conference rivals just as of last season.
Yes.
But with Mount Vernon Enola moving up, making the move up, they're making big moves. Now they're at the 2A level. in conference with Quitman, Sloan Hendricks, Izard County, teams in that area. It's going to be a fun season, ladies and gentlemen. So be sure to tell your friends and family, get signed up. Get signed up here with us at LAS, and we'll bring you all the action as we've got the volleyball state tournament, the 3A state volleyball tournament coming up at Harding Academy. That'll be a 3-day event, and we'll have every minute of that on Lake Area Sports. You don't want to miss it. And as football season continues, it's winding down. It's crazy. It's one of the quickest football seasons I feel like I've been through in a while, as the Bulldogs are continuing their onslaught, and that tough. They're moved up in classification in football. They're in 3A now. So they're in the 3A2 conference in football, and they play the likes of Newport, Perryville, Melbourne. Melbourne's unbeaten. They carried an unbeaten record into the night, so it's crazy. So, but again, just follow us on Facebook, Lake Area Sports Facebook. We'll be sure and update all the scores, give you all the schedule updates we've got. And for Richard Sharp and Sterling Strickland, we're going to call tonight here from Mount Vernon. Be sure and tune in next week for the state tournament in volleyball, as well as more football and basketball action. We'll be bringing it to you. So on behalf of us and everyone at Lake Area Sports, we want to wish everyone a good night. Be safe out there. God bless. Have a good weekend. Be sure to attend the church of your choice. In the words of the great Josh Moss, the voice of the Warhawks. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll see you next week.